Okay, Cancer, before you step into August, know that there's a cosmic shift that you need to be ready for, okay? Because what's coming next could feel like fate just rearranging your plans in the best way possible, though, okay? This is all about clarity, y'all, all about love, all about the unexpected door that's going to be opening right when you least expect it. So, if you've been waiting for a sign, babe, this is it, okay? I want you to watch this before August the 1st. Okay, because your season of divine alignment is starting right now, Cancer. Okay, but welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am Bridget, you guys, your spiritual connect, and I'm here to help you navigate these cosmic shifts with ease. Okay, if you are new here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe because, babe, this is your home. This is the home for tarot and astrology tailored just for you, just for Cancer placements, okay? So trust me, you do not want to go into August blind. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this tea, okay? Speaking of tea, you know, I do got to just give you just a little bit of recap on the Astrolotea of July, y'all, because July has been nothing short of eventful, has it not? I'm just saying. Yeah, July was interesting, and y'all, it is going to set up the stage for what August is going to bring, okay? So just a little recap of what we went through. Let's run it back, okay? 4th of July, y'all, Venus entered Gemini, okay? And then Neptune decided to go retrograde. So that kind of started to highlight our hidden fears around love and relationships, and just maybe even clarity just in general, right? Then Uranus decided to enter Gemini on the 7th, and that just shook up how we think about our freedom, our connections, and mainly our own voice, okay? Then we had that full moon in Capricorn that was on the 10th, and as if we didn't already have stuff going on with our partnerships, that definitely pulled up on our partnership axis, bringing closure, maybe even endings, okay, or clarity, most importantly, clarity about where your energy belongs and who actually deserves it, right? Then Saturn, Miss Mama Saturn, had to take her little butt retrograde. That happened. She went retrograde on the 13th, right? It wasn't Friday the 13th, but it could have felt like it. But anyway, Saturn went retrograde, and she is making us like take a deeper look at our responsibilities, right? And just the long-term vision, the long-term plan, the goals, right? Then Miss Mercury decided she wanted to go retrograde in Leo as well. She's like, everybody else retrograde, I want to go retrograde, okay? And Mercury Mama was like, if all your friends jump off the bridge, you gonna do it? And Mercury was like, yep, okay. But anyway, so Mercury went retrograde, I think starting on the 18th, right? And y'all, the shadow period was enough, but definitely the actual retrograde period is going to be pulling us inward to kind of just rethink how we express ourselves, right? And what we really want out of life. That's that Leo energy. Speaking of Leo, we moved into Leo season, which we Cancers are now taking over. But the sun did officially move into Leo on the 22nd. And when that happened, it lit up our money and our self-worth sector. That was all in our second house. So money, value, self-worth, all of that is coming up and being relevant for us, Cancer. And then we had that new moon in Leo as well, on the 24th, that really just kind of set the tone for our courage and our self-value, just newness around those aspects. And then y'all, as this month is closing, Chiron is like, yeah, I'm not finna miss out neither. I want to go retrograde too, okay? So Chiron is going to go retrograde, and then Venus is going to enter our sign, Cancer, at the end of the month on the 30th. So this is big for us, Cancer, because Venus in our sign is like a very much energetic glow up, all right? It's an attraction. It's healing, all right? It's this love energy. It feels really good. It's going to be really good for us, Cancer, and it's happening right before August, right before we start a new month. So it's just really setting us up for some personal breakthroughs, all right? I know that July has been an interesting month. I know that our season may have not been as grand as we hoped. Jupiter is still in our sign, you guys, so we still are getting the lighter end of the stick, but I do promise you, I can give you this. August is going to be better, especially as we kind of move into the mid-August, after some of this retrograde kind of settles out, and then towards the end of August. So I know July was interesting, y'all. I had warned y'all, and now I'm pre-warning you that it's going to get better. I promise you, okay? Let's get into the cards and see what insight I can give you before we move into this new month. But you guys, real quick, just a little shameless plug. If you are feeling called to step deeper into your spiritual gifts, or even just build a soul-aligned business, check out my self-paced Cancer Spiritual CEO course, okay? You can access that right now, you guys. It is live, and you can start creating a life that feels aligned and abundant for you, all right? That link is going to be down in the description box, as well as in the comment section, as well as all other links that you may need, or anything else that you may need from me, how to contact me. All of that is going to be down below in the description box and comment section. Speaking of the comment section, you guys, say hey to me down there. Drop me an emoji. Just drop me an emoji of how you feeling right now, or just drop me in a random emoji. Just let me read your energy from your emoji, okay? Drop me an emoji if you don't mind, or just say hey to me, or whatever else you want to say to me. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. It definitely is beneficial for my channel as well, you engaging, so I appreciate it, you guys. I love you to the moon and back, okay, as my fellow moon children. But let's get into these cards, y'all, shall we? Get a good little shuffle, a little Russian roulette shuffle. But let's see. I'm going to start off. We're going to ask Spirit about this overall energy, the current energy, overall energy for Cancer before we move into August. Thank you for clear, accurate messages for my Cancerian vibe tribe, Spirit. What is the overall energy for Cancer before August the 1st? What is the overall energy for Cancer? Interesting. King of Pentacles is showing up. It's I also feel like too with this energy, y'all, because the King of Cups tried to come out. I tried to do this reading just a couple of minutes earlier, and my phone cut off. Shout out to Mercury retrograde. But anyway, the King of Water tried to come up with this energy as well, and this vibe as well. So I feel like there is a lot of masculine energy surrounding us Cancers. And I feel like there's a good balance of water and earth. So there could be a good amount of emotions kind of going through you. You being sensitive, you feeling very like psychic, even tuned in. But there's a sense or a balance of groundedness, right? So with this King of Earth, this represents a masculine energy who could be an astrological earth sign or have dominant earth signs in their natal chart. So that could be you, Cancer. You could have dominant earth signs in your chart. Depending on where they are, they could definitely be kind of highlighting a certain area of your life. So definitely look at where you have earth placements in your natal chart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or you want, more insight, you want to learn about your natal chart, book a natal chart session with me, you guys. It's going to be down in the description box below. But definitely there, wherever you have earth signs in your chart, everyone does, even if you don't have placements, there's I feel like there's an area that's being highlighted in your life, right? But the King of Earth displays traits of loyalty, stability, pragmatism, being grounded, down to earth, and practical, right? He is slow moving, and I feel like this energy is definitely on point with the retrogrades. You could be feeling slow, right? You could be feeling like you're not moving ahead, like you're not getting ahead, or that you're moving, just terribly slow. It's giving the tortoise in the hare, right? You could feel like everyone else is just kind of passing you down or passing you by. But there's a method to the madness, right? The slow, methodical movement and unwavering, right? He is sensual and loves luxury. So there's this energy of, and I feel like this is really good for us moving with Cancer moving into, or Venus moving into our sign, Cancer. Definitely there's a I feel like a hint of luxury or sensuality that's going to kind of come in and kind of boost you up as well. But I feel like what Spirit is saying right now, this current energy, Cancer, is like you are trying to stay grounded, right? You are, right now, you are being practical. You're staying grounded. I do feel like you still have, like I said, that balance of that water energy where you're dreamy, right? Where you are kind of just more sensual, right? More emotional. But I feel like Spirit is saying with the King of Earth coming out as this overall energy, I feel like too, some of you could really be striving for this energy where you feel kind of solid. And with it being the King of Pentacles, this could definitely be around your finances, tangible resources, where you're feeling like you have mastered it, or, you know, where you have some type of foundation. That's what I feel there's a big focus on, right? And there could be some mystery around your resources, right? Around feeling grounded. I feel like definitely too, there could be some, it feels like there's some type of like mystery that's present. Like you could be trying to figure out something. A mystery is present. Information and signs are like coming to you. But those, like the information and the signs that you could be receiving, it's like it's in code, right? And it's like you have to decipher the code. And that's where I feel like that water energy needs to come in, Cancer. That's where you shine. But you could be kind of missing that or feeling kind of like out of the loop of the code. But this is really an omen about yourself for the people that's in your spirit too. It's like you know, you want to kind of stay grounded around what's happening, okay? All the cosmic chaos as well too. Stay grounded and look at all the facts and the details about a situation or a person before you make any type of decisions, reactions, or whatever. I feel like that's a big thing what Spirit is saying here as we move into August. Let's see what challenge or block is clearing out. Loyalty, yeah. I feel like there is something with loyalty, Cancer. Loyalty with friends or lovers, even whoever this is. You could have earth signs in your orbit that you could be feeling like they're hard to read. Like you know how it's like hard to get a read on someone. You could be dealing with that situation, and it doesn't have to be another person. It could be hard to get a read on your money situation too. Like if that doesn't resonate for you, if you're dealing with an earth sign, it could be hard to get like a read on your money situation or what's happening. It feels like, yeah, mystery around that. But what challenge or block is clearing out for Cancer now? What challenge or block is clearing out for Cancer now, Spirit? A lot of masculine energy showing up, okay? So I'm just telling you that. Regret is here. So, okay, Cancer, you may have had some type of regret that you were holding on to, that you came into July with, but that is what's clearing. It says you or others around you are looking back to the past with a new awareness, okay? Regret is present. It's time to right the wrongs and wipe the slate clean. It's time to offer apologies, explanations, or ask for forgiveness. Mistakes were made with poor judgment. Allow yourself and others to heal. This life lesson needs closure. And y'all, this could definitely be with these masculine. At this point, I've seen the earth sign, the water sign, and the air sign, okay? The only one I haven't seen is the fire sign. But y'all, there could be someone, especially with us kind of being in the middle of retrograde right now, there could be someone that's coming to you with regret as well, okay? This could be someone coming to you with regret, Cancer, or I feel like this is Spirit saying, you know, as you move into August, the things that you were feeling kind of down about or feeling like there was no way out or just kind of, you're getting a fresh start. That's what this is. You're getting a fresh start to be able to kind of let those things go. Okay, you have a new perspective a new perspective. But I do feel like someone is going to come in and try to, especially with, yeah, there's some type of wrong that's being righted. And I feel like it's going to be, someone's going to try to right that wrong by a love offering. This could be you, Cancer, you wanting to offer some type of love offering, peace offering or whatever, or someone could be doing this to you. It's like to clean the slate, start over. It gives, okay, it gives kind of starting over. But there's a life lesson that's coming to closure. There's karma. There's a karmic connection, a karmic contract, a karmic lesson that's coming to an end. It's closing out, okay? But yeah, I definitely feel like, Cancer, you're going to be receiving, or you're giving a love offering to someone that you have your eye on, or they have their eye on you. You may have like some type of admirer. They may regret not speaking out or saying something, but definitely I'm going to say just be discerning. Because this is, for some of you, this could be an opportunity for new love, but just be very discerning because, you know, the divine love is patient, okay, honest, and loyalty. I definitely feel like there's something up with, maybe you're feeling like someone has been disloyal, okay? And so I said this person could definitely be trying to come back around and trying to make that right, close out that situation. But so if regret has been holding you back, or, you know, not forgiving yourself, feeling like you missed out, feeling like it's too late, Spirit is saying that is clearing out. That is clearing out for you. And so you're able to start over. Let's ask what is being aligned, or, okay, look, serendipity wanted to pop out. So I feel like, okay, there is this omen of you coming and being like happy and having a happy surprise, okay? The universe is conspiring to bring you something of good fortune, okay? Everything is like the universe is conspiring to work for your benefit. Know that. But let's see what is being aligned or attracted to us right before August. What is being attracted to us? What are we aligning for? So, ooh, soulmate. So yeah, Cancer, that's why I am. Some of you definitely have the opportunity for love here. I'm sensing a bit, I'm sensing a little bit of resistance for some of you. Because you may definitely, I feel like there could be some past regrets in love and connection. And that is going to, I feel like that's what Spirit is coming and clearing out. That's a blessing in this, because you're going to be open to a soulmate. A soulmate doesn't necessarily just have to be in romantic love, y'all. A soulmate could be a business partner, right? A soulmate could be a friend. However it is, I definitely feel like too, there could be an energy of someone coming in to help you feel more grounded as well, with this King of Earth that came out. But it says this is an omen to confirm that a new soulmate has arrived or is on the way. Soulmates are a part of our soul group. This could be a lover, a friend, a sibling, mentor, colleague, or child. Sharing trust, experience, and teachings with each other are a blessing. All right, you are connected through past lives and your bond has remained strong. So you are aligning with someone that Spirit is wanting you to connect with. Some of you may have already met this person, and this is confirmation, okay, that this is a soulmate. Spirit has aligned you all. There is a benefactor to come out of you all connecting, okay? And like I said, this is not just in love. You know, we hear soulmate and we think, oh, lovey-dovey. This is way deeper than that. This is someone that when your soul was designed, their soul was designed with you in mind, like vice versa. You know what I mean? But I definitely am like sensing some type of resistance, Cancer. Like that energy is very present. So I want you to carefully assess the situation. Like I said, always discern who you're dealing with. You could be resisting, the other person could be resisting. This could even just be resistance of just the life in general, the change in general that's happening. It's like different from being stubborn, y'all. It's like displaying resistance is a way of like saying no to something for not being ready or in agreement to it, right? But Spirit is saying, that's what I'm saying. You're being aligned to this, right? It's like Spirit is saying you need to say yes to this, what is being proposed to you. Now, of course, always use discernment, like I said. But I do definitely feel like for some of you, this soulmate could be this King of Earth that's coming in with resources or coming in with abilities to kind of help ground your emotions, to keep you grounded. And that's beneficial. That's priceless, honestly, Cancer. All right, so let's ask how we can best prepare for August. What can Cancer do? How does Cancer best prepare for August? What do we need to know to prepare for August, Spirit? All right, so cleanse, Cancer. This would be a good time if you haven't taken a spiritual bath, or just being intentional about your cleaning. Like, this could be even your space, Cancer, your home, whatever, your personal space. The time has come to cleanse it and get rid of any toxic energy. So smudging, all right? Implement healthy habits, connect with your higher self and guides and spirit to assist you in keeping your space protected. All right. Be mindful of your negative thoughts, y'all. Because, you know, definitely you want to release the low vibe emotions, let go of toxic people, relationships, or jobs. Okay. And it's time to rise above that, because I feel like definitely there's this energy of you like feeling indebted to something, Cancer. It's what you've been putting your time and attention to. If you've been putting your time and attention into something negative, it's going to create that cycle. Okay, some of you may have fallen into, and it's okay, because I understand. We may have fallen into some type of habits that may not be as beneficial for who we are trying to become, our higher self. You know, that's why our higher self is kicking in. So, you know, this could look like literally doing a nice little cleanse. Some of you could be wanting to eat healthier, cleanse. It's like cleanse out your toxins in your body. Okay, discipline yourself. This could also be too, I feel like cleaning out those bad money habits, any type of negative, like bad habit, that is preventing you from moving into your higher self, like, you know, aligning with your higher self. Be so very mindful of your mindset right now too. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying too. Take a moment to really cleanse your thoughts, because this energy of regret, this doubt, this regret, like, yeah, that's here and it's lingering. Spirit is saying it's clearing out, okay? But you have a part in cleansing it too. That's what Spirit is saying. You know, it's almost like there's been a big spill, and it's like Spirit is saying, I'll help you clean it up, but you gotta help too. You know what I mean? So, you know, you grab a mop, I grab a mop. Definitely, I feel like there's some things you're gonna leave behind too. Spirit is telling you to rise above. Like, it's definitely low vibe energy. Spirit is saying to rise above that, okay? Let's ask about a blessing or a surprise. What blessing or surprise is waiting for us in August, Spirit? What blessing or, okay, there's a shift or change in your living space, okay, Cancer? So the time, and this may be your literal living space, but us as Cancers and having that embodiment of home, this could be your physical body, okay? You could be changing something about your physical body. This could definitely tie back into the habits you're wanting to adapt or change, whatever. But the time has come to make changes to your living space. Feng Shui. Okay, switch it up. This definitely will kind of, remember we were talking about cleansing the energy, okay? It's like, get all that stale stuff out. It's giving spring cleaning a little bit, even though like we're going into August or whatever. It's giving, do a nice little sweep, okay? A clean space. And you know, manifestation is tied to like your cleanliness. And so, you know, if you're trying to manifest something and it's not coming through, like, have you made room for it? It's like, you know how you get ready for when you know a guest is finna come to your house, you clean a different way. Clean like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Anyway, but this could be an omen to move locations, clean up clutter, change housemates, okay? Because some of you could be in a situation where you're living with the toxic energy, and that's not going to be beneficial for you, okay? Or you may just need to set some new ground rules for equal effort towards tasks and chores. You can't be the only one giving and doing, all right? Revisit. That's what all these retrogrades are for, to revisit ways to improve lighting, All right. And a sense of sanctuary, cleanse stagnant energy. So yeah, definitely putting more light, letting more light into your room, your home, your space, Cancer. If you don't have windows, definitely turning on more yellow lights, you know, things of that nature, just to brighten things up. All of that definitely plays a part in your energy, your energetic field, Cancer. Everything is energy. You got to think about it. Okay. You got to think about it like that. But there could be some things on your to-do list. Ooh, I just got told. Okay, there could be some things on your to-do list that you've been like procrastinating on or whatever. Spirit is saying go ahead and cleanse that out. Like get a clear slate. Okay, it's like finishing all of this. You know how your mama say finish your vegetables before you can have dessert. It's like you got to finish all your vegetables before you can have your dessert. Okay, clean that plate. Take care of what needs to be taken care of so that you can get to the good stuff. And I definitely feel like that's what Spirit is kind of saying, especially as we move into the second half of the year, y'all, because the second half of the year is really up. Remember, I told y'all that at the beginning of the year, I was honest, and I told y'all the first half of the year, it's going to feel like, because we're just still in this transformation, y'all. And I'm here, right here with you, okay? As your Cancerian sister, I'm going through transformation and change as well. And change, while even when we want it, sometimes it can still be scary. It can still be, you know. But this second half of the year, that's why I feel like Spirit is coming in and saying, yeah, cleanse it, get ready. Like, I'm trying to give you new furniture in your house, so get rid of all that old stuff, all right? And so you got this time to kind of work it out. Because, you know, we tend to hold on to stuff, Cancer, you know. So there could be some things in your atmosphere. Take a look around. What are you energetically holding on to that could be, you know, stagnant energy, old energy, toxic energy? You know, it's time to clear it out. Your living space is really important for us Cancers as well, too. Like, yeah, I'm seeing, but I am hearing something about like feng shui. Maybe if you're, like I said, if you're not literally moving, move your stuff around in your home. And that's so crazy because I literally had that thought to start doing that yesterday. And now it's playing out into the card. So, you know, and your spirit already be knowing. You be putting up on games. Sometimes we just be needing a little extra confirmation. But for sure, Cancer, I feel like that's directly tied to your manifestations coming in too. It's like Spirit is trying to make room, right? It's literally no room until you make it. I'm going to ask a little bit more about this regret, though. Just real quick. Yeah, the Three of Swords, Spirit. Cancer, have you a good cry? Okay, I feel like with this Three of Swords too, there could be some type of new idea, some type of something. You feel like you missed out on something, Cancer, but I'm telling you, nothing passed you by that is meant for you. That was meant for you, okay? But I do feel like there's some regrets and maybe how you, and this could even be personal to you, how you kind of carried yourself in certain connections, relationships, partnerships. This could be regret for not standing up for yourself, like in at work or something like that. Whatever this is, I do feel like there's some pain behind it, Cancer, with the Three of Swords showing up. And so a good cry is cleansing too, okay? Spirit is saying that is clearing out. It's been a challenge. It could even potentially have been a blockage for you. So have you a good cry, Cancer. There's something that has been brought back to your attention or that you're holding on to that I feel like, you know, deserves to kind of be fully released, put to bed. It's a final death. It's a final closure, okay? Some type of and like I said too, because I am feeling something about like disloyalty around people that you may have known. I feel like there could be a situation you may have already found out about it, or it could be coming to light to you soon where you are kind of disappointed or feel betrayed or in some type of way. And that person could regret how they spoke to you. See the moon showing up. It's giving mystery. That's what I'm telling you. It's giving mystery. It's giving secretive. You could find out about some type of secret, Cancer. It's just something that's like, yeah, it feels very much right below the surface. It's lurking. Some of you have maybe already felt this. Some of you, it's going to be coming out for you. And whatever it is, it's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to help you cleanse. All right. A little more insight on this cleansing. What is Cancer cleansing? So we got the Emperor that popped out. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries. I feel like too, for some of you, this is a boss. What is Cancer cleansing? But I feel like too, this energy Spirit is saying kind of like you are the boss of your life, Cancer. And it's like you dictate what you want in your life and what you don't, right? So this is where you kind of sit in your power, your authority, and say, you can say no, okay? No is a complete sentence. Tell me more about cleansing for Cancer. But you could definitely be dealing with this energy, this person. Yeah. So look, the Two of Swords wanted to pop out, you guys. And I feel like, so the Two of Swords and the Lovers is here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like there's this energy of something or someone that needs to be cleared out, Cancer, before this energy of this soulmate, this new energy, right, can come in. That's what it feels like. But with this Two of Swords, you could definitely be kind of blocking that. Like I said, I'm feeling this Two of Swords is kind of like a protection. It feels like protection. All right. So definitely protecting yourself, but you do want to allow, I feel like, your emotions to flow. That's what I feel like, you know, she's guarding her heart. Allow your emotions to flow, not only as a cleanse for you, but to have your heart open. Have your heart open for this soulmate, because Spirit is definitely trying to connect you with a soulmate. And again, this is not just about love, okay? You know, it definitely could be romantic love for a soulmate, but a lot of you, I feel like this is going to be a friend. It's going to be a confidant. It's going to be a co-worker. It's going to be a new boss, or whatever the situation. This is going to be a guru, a guide. Some of you may get a mentor in some sense. Spirit is saying open your heart to them. You may have definitely been jaded by how you've been treated in relationships before. Definitely not always getting what you give back, right? But Spirit is saying open up to this. And I feel like, too, with the living space, cleaning up your living space, yeah, it's kind of like reminiscent. Literally, it could be your literal living space, but it's like clean up yourself, your act before this soulmate comes in, you know? And I'm not trying to say, like, hide who you really are, but it's like, you know, when company comes over, you do kind of tidy up a bit because you don't want people to judge you, right? You know what I mean? It's giving that, but in a spiritual sense, right? You want to clean up some of the baggage that you may have internally so that when you connect with this soulmate, there's nothing that gets in the way of it, right? But yeah, that's what I got. I feel like Cancer, yes, before August 1st hits, you want to make sure that you are clear on what you're manifesting and release any baggage that is not yours, okay? That's like the astrology and the cards are confirming that you're stepping into a glow up season. And this season is one that's going to be built on self-worth and love. So lean into that. All right. Like I said, drop a comment below, y'all, and let me know what you're stepping into for August. Do not forget to check out the Cancer Spiritual CEO course link below so that you can fully align with your soul purpose. Y'all, I'm going to leave it here. I think that's all I got for you. I done ran my mouth enough, but make sure, okay, you are subscribed to the channel. You turn on your notification bell, because whenever I got a message from Spirit, it's for you and I don't want you to miss it, okay? But until next time, in the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.